Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Sagittarius weekly money and career reading from August 19th to the 25th, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout on the here out for the magic word. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of August. And I do owe you one more name for or free reading for the month of June. Life got in the way, so I will announce two at the end of the month of August. All right, let's get started. Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm saying Aquarius. Sagittarius, money and career. August 19th to 25th, 2024. I have an oracle deck here, the normal oracle deck, beautiful cards. And let's get to the root of the matter. What do you need to know, or what do we need to know in this reading that we might not know of, right? And we'll be able to connect the dots with the tarot. All right, let's get to the root of the matter. Sagittarius. Weekly money and career, August 19th to the 25th. Ooh, we have the house. Number 4, the house. Love it. Love it. This is all about anchoring your family. It can be about real estate. It can be about your home, selling it, buying your home. But it's all about your personal environment, your family, your roots. Right? Your family roots. All right, so let's see what this is all about. Are you starting a business with your family? Are you wanting to settle your family somewhere, or selling a home, or buying a home, or just going back home? It feels like it's a sense of going back home, or wanting to be in your hometown, where your family is, or where you're from, or something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have. Well, you're moving on to a new adventure for sure. You're leaving something behind. So are you going back home? Are you leaving home? Are you leaving those emotions behind, your family behind, your friends? You're moving on. You're moving on. So let's see if you're going towards the home or away from the home. But we have the Two of Swords. It's a big decision. You're at a crossroads. Are you going to, what are you going to do? Are you staying? Are you going? Do you want to move? Three of Swords. There's that disappointment, or the Three of Swords that trigger that reason why you want to move on. Do you want to move? Do you want to move countries, cities? Are you uprooting your family? Are you making this decision to move on a new adventure, leaving a bunch behind, right? Leaving emotions behind, situations, maybe jobs, family, but it's something fun. And it feels like, here you are, Sagittarius, Knight of Wands, this is you. It feels like even though there's a heartbreak, or there's a disappointment, or whether it's a person, whether it's love related, or family related, or job related, it's pushing you forward, and it's making you, or it's pushing you in the right direction. Sometimes life happens, whatever it is, whatever it means for you, right? It's going to be different for everyone, but sometimes it's life happens and it puts you in a new energy and a new inspiration, new passion. It's action forward. For you, it's all about action forward. Whatever's happening here, it's giving you that beautiful energy to push forward, to be daring. But it's also you wanting to rush in. It's like, okay, let's change this. Let's move out of here. Let's make this happen. Whether it's you with your family, or whatever. But it's almost like, oh, I just want to get out of here. And even if I don't have a clear plan of attack, I'm just going to move forward. Well, let's see. Let's see. That's the mood, right? Of, okay, gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Oh, but you're not showing much. Okay, so even if you're thinking all of this, you're not showing much. You're a little freaked out. And, oh, I like that. I like that because you have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So in your mind, you're like, I want out. I'm going on a new adventure. Action forward. Not quite sure what I'm getting into, but I'll think later. The first thing is to get out of there. And I want it fast. And it's almost like rushing things, right? Maybe not thinking everything through with no clear plan, right? But then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So even if that's what you would like, to just get out of there without thinking, without having a plan, and just, you know that you're planning this, and you know that you're prepared, and inch by inch you're going to make sure you plan everything. You're going to check everything out, right? You're going to take your time. But outside, or or vice versa, right? It's like you're feeling all this impatience, but at the same time you have to take your time to plan it out, to figure it out. Okay, let's pull some more cards. I still don't know if you're leaving this house or going to this house. What is this all about? Because maybe you're leaving. Yeah, you feel stuck. You feel stuck. Maybe stuck with your family or family circumstances, or back in your hometown, or rooted somewhere, right, where you feel like you can go nowhere. Okay, and you feel like it's been going on for a while. You need to get out of there. This is not going to work for you, or you don't have opportunities there. It's not a place for you, right? This is the frustration. Got it. All right, one more card, and then I'm going to pull cards on the on this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there we go. There's your Tower moment. There's your Tower moment. So even if you're not really wanting to share much emotion on this, you have 3 Knights. Knights are all about movement, all about progress and movement forward, and you have the Tower. So there's a moment there, and that's why you have the 8 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. It's like you have to make a decision because you realize this is not for you. Or let's say, all right, I'm going to give you an example. It doesn't have to be that at all. It's just an example. You move back home, right? Closer to your family or something like that, or just moved, right? And you're, a couple of years ago or something like that. And you realize that you thought you were going to start a new career, or, you started a new job and anchored your family there, or just alone, doesn't really matter. And you realize that it's not for you, and you realize it's not going to take you where you want to go, or there's no progress, or you thought it was going to be different, or you thought you were going to make more money and it was going to be easier, and you were going to develop and anchor yourself there and just, make yourself a life there with you, or you're alone, your family, your significant other, whatever. And you realize that it's not working for you. It's not the place to be. And you understand that you're moving, you're going to move on. You're going to go on a new adventure. It's going to be a new chapter, but you have to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. Am I moving back? Or, right, if you're moved away from home, am I moving back home? Or did I move back home and that's not working for me, and then I'm moving away and then I'm choosing something else? And whatever it is not working for you, whether you're anchored or disanchored, right? These 3 Knights are exactly your energy. In other words, you're ready for something else. You're going to choose something else. You're going to move on to a new path. And you're going to leave something behind, because even if you moved somewhere else, you made friends, you had a job, or, you had your environment, your neighborhood, your friends you went out with, whatever, right? It's you made a life, whether it's something that was rewarding or what you expected or fulfilling or good enough for you, whatever. That's not even the root of the matter. The root of the matter is that you're going to have to leave something behind, make connections, friends, people that you really liked. And that is a decision to make where you have to, leave it you know, accept that you're going to leave emotions behind. But you're getting antsy. The first night is about getting antsy. It's about, you know, needing to get out of there, needing to find a plan, and just almost, even if there's no plan, it doesn't really matter, you want out, right? And then you have the Tower, where you realize exactly how you're going to think this out. You have a plan. You go from no plan to a plan, and to methodically organizing yourself, planning this out because you have a vision, you have a goal, or you want to create something. You want to either, I don't know if you're going back to something or if you're going somewhere else, but we'll pull more cards in a moment. But this Tower is your aha moment, right? All of a sudden, you're understanding. You got it. Now you know what you want, and you know how you're going to plan it out. And the way to plan it out is step by step. And you're not going to rush into it. And it's not a good idea to rush into it. So when you have the Two of Swords, it's like, well, am I just rushing out of here and I'll figure it out along the way and see where it goes? It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is to rush out of here. Or do I plan this out methodically and, you know, have a goal, have a plan, and take my time and then set my goals and make it happen. And here with the Knight of Cups, it's about movement forward emotionally, financially, energy, emotionally, creatively. You're moving forward. In other words, all the energies, right? It's not just get me out of here. It's planned out. It's thought out. And it's moving forward. But you know that the reason why it's planned out, it's because of this Tower moment. So this can be a conversation you have. I'm going to pull a card on the Tower. This can be a conversation you're having with someone. This can be a conversation you have at work, with your family, with friends, or something you see or something you hear. All of a sudden, it clicks in your mind like, oh, okay, I got it. I have my vision. I know what I have to do. I know what I'm going to choose. I know what I'm going to decide. But it takes that Tower moment to understand that you don't want to be in that Tower anymore, and you're going to go think differently. You're going to do something different, right? It's having a different point of view. You have a different vision of this whole thing. Before you make a decision, you're in the Tower. You're like, you don't know what to do. You just want out, but you have no clue. Right now, it's like, okay, I got this. I have a vision. All right, let's pull some cards on this Tower. See what is triggering you this sudden clarity, because it's really sudden clarity on what you're going to choose, what your next step is going to be, and how you're going to plan it out. And I like that. Yes, you're inspired. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful Magician. Beautiful inspiration. And the Magician is the spark. The spark that gives you inspiration again. And maybe you haven't been inspired in a while, right? Maybe it's you really not understanding what your next step is going to be. And here we have the Magician, where you understand, you know, at one point you're going to realize now's the perfect timing. Now I can move forward. Now I have an idea. Right? Now I have my vision. I have my goal. And before that, maybe you didn't have a goal. Maybe your goal was just to get out of there and to have a change, to move somewhere else. Here, it feels like now you have a goal. And I feel like you're finally able, with this Tower moment, to sit down and establish a clear vision of what it is you want next. What do you want to create? And how? And why before you act, right? Before it's just like, let me get out, right? Here, you're working on this, and you're working on finding that goal, that vision. Because with the Magician, it's not enough to be motivated and want out, right? It's important to not be motivated just for ego reasons or status reasons, right? It's about soul connections, and soul connections to your goal, to your next step, to your next chapter, to your choice, to your decision. What is it? What are your intentions? You're powerful. You're creative, right? This is your opportunity to bring your higher self in alignment with your day-to-day life, your day-to-day actions, to create your future. What you want most. What is it you want, right? To create that. And when you're clear about your what, why, where, then the magician calls upon you to take inspired actions and focus and bring those goals to fruition and really work on that. And that's why you have these 3 nights. Be methodical, right? Be methodical in your planning and stay on track and carry it out, Sagittarius. That's what the magician is all about. And the magician is also about understanding that when you have this inspiration, when you find this clarity and you finally know what your goal is, what your vision is, and what you want to move forward, what your decision is, or what it is you want to develop, create, make happen in your next chapter, you have everything you need. And it is time. It is time to move forward. You have everything you need to. You're very resourceful. You will be able to figure it out. You will have everything you need. So if you have doubts, don't have doubts. Just have that goal. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. What's this Knight of Cups? So what is this goal? What is this job, this vision, this goal, this, what is this Knight of Cups? It's all about movement forward. And I love that you're thinking it out and you have this clarity. Are you buying a house? I don't know. Let's see. What is this Knight of Cups here? Learning new skills. Oh, and you know what? The High Priestess is also about understanding and clarity. You know, following your intuition, really, really understanding that you're going to reveal this new goal. You're going to reveal a project that you have had in gestation for a long time that you haven't told anybody, or there is a project or a message or an answer that you're waiting for that has been really radio silence for a long time. And so this has been in the making for a while with the High Priestess. She's all about that heightened state of awareness, of consciousness, right? You realize the power you have. You realize the power of your intuition, and you realize that, you know, you're going to be seeking ways to develop new skills, to develop new ways, right? It's all about knowledge. It's about allowing this knowledge to flow at its own pace, to enter a new chapter, to meet new people, to build something new, to go to school, to learn new skills. But for this project that you will be revealing, or it will be revealed to you. I feel like this is the project here, the house. Whether it's moving to a house or building a house or anchoring your family somewhere or selling a house, right? It can be anything. But this is what is going to be revealed. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that can be there for you, can be a partner, can be your significant other, a family member, a friend, can be anybody. But she's very resourceful as well. She will be by your side, helping you, finding solutions, sort of guiding you. She can be the same person. All right. Let's see what this house is all about, Sagittarius. One card on this house, number 4. Maison. What is this house about? Or it can be a property, right? It can be anything. Leaving it behind. After waiting. Again, there's, you know, like the Tower, the Hangman is the waiting, something stagnating, having to have patience, to wait for answers, to figure things out. And it feels like it's financial. It doesn't have to be, but it feels like you know, they didn't give you the answers, or you've been waiting for answers, or waiting to communicate with your family, or to communicate on a family subject. And again, doesn't have to be family, but it really feels like it. But it can be you completely, you know, seeking that new job and seeking that new place, and really not knowing until that tower moment, until you have that conversation with that person, or you just hearing something or seeing something or being in a certain environment where finally it's revealing itself to you with the High Priestess as well. Your project is going to become clear. Your answers are going to become clear on how you're going to develop this new project, this new chapter, your goals, your vision, whatever it is. Comment down below. Let me know what this is. Yes. So here we have these 3 cards of frustration, waiting, sort of feeling tied to old ways, and not being able to get out of it, and you know, and almost like not being able to communicate with your family or with the situation, or it doesn't have to be family, but the 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out, right? And not being invited to the table, whatever that means for you. And waiting. And here you have victory over that with the Empress. Beautiful. So now with these 3 with the 3 knights, and those are the most essential, 3 knights and the Tower. Yes, we have the Magician and the High Priestess, but those 3 knights represent that movement forward, that conscious movement forward after the Tower. Being stuck, wanting out, no matter what, I want out, doesn't really matter where I'm going, I won't plan, I just want out. 2, understanding, and maybe it's a conversation, right? To that clarity moment where you know where you're going and how you're going to plan this, and when you're going to start planning out, because you have a clear vision of what it is you want to build next. And then you have the 6 of Wands, victory over that, proud of who you are, proud of everything you've accomplished, proud of leading the way. People are going to see you in a different way once you make a decision. People are going to be proud of you and see your talent, see your commitment, see how you are leading your family or a team to build something, or whatever it is. Maybe you're, you know, maybe you're building something and now you're leading the project as a manager or something like that with the 6 of Wands. Whatever it is, there's a sense of pride. And here with the Empress, and maybe your mother or a mother figure or a feminine energy is proud of you. But I feel like this is really going to put you in a beautiful period of growth. 1, 2, 3 feminine energies here around you, surrounding you to sort of carry you forward or push you forward in a beautiful new energy where you're going to grow, where everything you have waited for, everything you have worked for, and now you're planning out step by step, right? This is all going to come together. It's about checking out your surroundings, the beauty that's around you, the people that are around you, nurturing your family, or nurturing an idea, or even having kids, right? Maybe you're having a baby, but this is something that you should offer gratitude for, everything that you've created so far, what you have done so far, so you can continue to build on this beautiful energy and create even more in your life, right? So yes, there are obstacles, but you are really, really focusing now on that one goal so you can carry out. So allow yourself the time and space to enter a different frame of mind. Right? Take the time to process, take the time to accept that clarity and sort of envision those goals or build those goals, that vision, whatever it is, and ground your energy. That's vital for your growth and your well-being. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Sagittarius. I think this might be the last reading. I would like to do one more, but I don't know if I have it in me. All right, Sagittarius. One last message for the road. Sagittarius weekly. Money and career. August 19th to the 25th, 2024. If you're in the mood for supporting this channel, and being part of the energy base, you can click on the join button and that'll take you wherever you wish to go. It'll support the channel, but also it will give you access to a free question during the lives. We do lives every Sunday at 12 noon or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Would love to have you. All right, let's see. One last message for the road. Beautiful. You have the star. That's hope and healing. A lot of healing involved. Bridging the gap. Bridging the gap. It's really that, bridging the gap between that goal, that vision, that dream and reality, and then there's action forward. It's really these two cards. It's also entering a calmer energy, a smoother energy. It's the calm after the storm, the calm after the conflict, healing wounds, understanding, you know, where you are, what it is you want to do, understanding who you are with the star, believing and trusting yourself. Trusting yourself in your choices, trusting yourself in this new path. You don't have anything to hide. You are who you are, and this symbolizes also communication. So maybe the communication is flowing a little better, right? And now you're finally open to dialogue, or finally everyone can talk. Maybe maybe communication was blocked, and maybe, you know, the conflict was just blocking everybody and no one wanted to speak anymore. Here it's all about dialogue, clarifying the situation. It's really beautiful. This is all about, you know, it's like finally you're clarifying the situation. Finally you can open the communication. The valves of communications are open again, maybe with your family, maybe with the situation, a dynamic, whatever it is that was complicated, right? Finally, the doors are open again and you can communicate again. It's all about dialogue and clarification, clarifying the situation, and that is allowing you to shape your dream, to push forward in your dream. And here we have the dialogue, here we have the action forward, but also emails, texts, opening up, and finally coming together and moving forward. When I say coming together, it doesn't mean you're coming together with all these people. It's you're coming together with your dreams, with your energies, with your hopes and dreams, but also healing and communicating. Wow, beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Oh, I want to say that the magic word here is clarity and healing. Clarity or healing and clarity, or clarity and hearing. Healing. Sorry about that. I guess I'm tired. Clarity and healing. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put clarity and healing down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Don't forget to be subscribed. For whatever reason, the algorithm is doing magic tricks right now. So please check that you are subscribed, and just put the magic word down below. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to each and every one for supporting this channel, for sharing your energies. Gratitude to all. Have a great week, Sagittarius. Take care. Bye-bye.